It's a really beautiful day out today. And it's supposed to be actually pretty warm. Blue sky. The moon was out before. The moon was like right about there. But I don't see it anymore. Really faint right there. Really faint. You ain't gonna see it. Nah. Welcome everyone to Joseph's Vlogs. As a recording of this, today is August 24th, 2024. And today, no, I am not going to Walmart. It's not going to be a Walmart trip day today. But I am going somewhere. I have to go and actually sell something that I had posted on a Facebook Marketplace. And someone, I don't usually deliver items. I usually have them come pick it up at the door. That door. So, usually, I do make exceptions depending on the length I would have to drive. I made a deal with this person that I would go, well, originally, the person said they would go halfway. And I was like, okay, can we go a little bit less than that for me? And the person agreed. So it's a little bit closer on my end than it is on the other person's end. But then they tried to ask if they would drop down $10 of the item. And I said to them, sorry, I can't do that due to I have to drive as well. And my car doesn't run on water. And it's not, electric neither. So today we will be going, and Pam does not want to go with me today, so it would just be me and my lonesome self, and you guys to tag along. And you may ask, well, what are you selling? Well, this is what I'm selling. I'm selling one of my, I would say, second fish tanks. This is my original second one. The first one was a small 5-gallon one. Then Pam got me this one, which was upgraded to a 10-gallon. And I'm selling this because after this one, I bought the long one that you people did not see, which was absolutely a headache and a half. And then we got the one that we're using now, which is a 20-gallon. So we really went from 5-gallon to a 10-gallon to a 15-gallon tank that people did not see, and it's a good thing you did. And it looked nice, but it was a pain in the butt to clean it and keep it maintained because it wasn't long ways, it was horizontal, so it was hard to get in there and to clean it out and whatnot. So that was the 15-gallon, and then the one we got now is the 20-gallon. So this one, I'm selling it because I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to downgrade it. If anything, I'm going to go higher. So it comes with everything. It comes with the hood. It comes with a heater. Smaller filter. She says the woman that is buying it is going to be using it for goldfish. So she might need to buy a bigger filter, depending on how many goldfishes she is putting in here. And I'm leaving the background design that I put on it as well, because I'm not going to use that neither. And that's what we're doing today. We're selling a fish tank. Am I going anywhere else after that? I do not think so, because it is a Saturday. I don't like to really be on the roads on the weekends, at least in where I am, because a lot of tourists and people from the cities like to come up to these rural areas to just camp, hang out, a lot of Airbnbs and all that. So I don't tend to want to be on the roads due to the way they drive in the city, which is crazy and chaotic. They like to bring that up here, and with their crazy and chaotic driving and with my crazy chaotic driving, it does not mix. It's almost like oil and water. They don't mix. That's what my teacher used to always say. He used to have an accent. He's like, oil and water do not mix. They do not mix. I'm like, okay, good to know. So, without any further ado, if you want to hitch a ride on this bandwagon, stay tuned. Well, we are on our way. It's a little bit clouds in the air, a little bit. May get a little gas to top off. What the? folks, that woman was veering into my lane. I had to hit the horn to wake her up, huh? Wow, and we only just begun. Only just begun today. Just left, huh? But, you know, it comes to expect, it's a Saturday, and just like I said earlier, this is why I don't like being on the roads on the weekends, and the only reason I'm doing this is because that's been posted for quite a while now, and no one has really took any bites on wanting it, and this is the first person, and I always go by the motto, strike while the iron's hot, because if you say no to this one, it might not be another one, you never know. So I try to, you know, get while the getting's good. And yes, there's no Pam. As you can see, there's no Pam today. Just me. And the fish tanker. And the road. I'll get some gas. I think, I don't know if I should get it on the way there or the way back. I don't know. It is 11:47 right now, and I'm supposed to meet the person at 12:30 now. It was originally 12 o'clock, but the person said they're running late, so can I do 12:30? And I said, okay. You know, it's only a half an hour difference. I don't know how this camera works with the wind blowing in. But I guess we'll find out. Coming into the first town. I think I might get gas now if it ain't busy. Just top it off, then I could go meet the person, do the transaction, and then come right back without any stops. And get it now before the day becomes more and more people wake up and become on the roads, and the gas stations become more and more hectic, when people are trying to get their gas and go on their merry little ways. I think I'm gonna hit the Sunoco here, and I might even use my Sunoco gas card. I hate using it, but it saved me 5 cents a gallon, and up here it ain't too cheap. I'm using my bank card, it's the same way, so I might just get the gas here, because then I would usually get the gas here anyway on the way back, and I got some time to spare, a little bit, not too much. Try to fill it maybe, I don't know. And here's the gas station. It is $3.69. Got gas. We were at a full tank. Go 418 miles. But yeah, that gas station was $3.64. Stewart's. I don't know if you can see that or not. We are coming upon where I'm supposed to meet the person, and we're a little early. We're about 14 minutes early. out there. Because we should be coming upon it right after the diner. Right here. So, hit you up when I'm done. I'm doing good.
Sorry about that.
Alright, well, thank you very much. Enjoy it, and sorry I didn't see the button. And I was Volkswagen, so I'm looking inside, and you say red car, and I'm like, okay. So.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
That's done. The person made me wait a little longer, though. Said she took a wrong turn and added a few extra minutes. I don't know. But had to wait another almost half an hour. And I thought she was going to be a person who makes me go out there and then doesn't show up. I have had that happen before. On one occasion. And it wasn't this far. So I was getting a little agitated. But they came, they paid exactly what I asked, and I'm on my way back now. Due to today's Saturday, I can't put the money in my bank, so I'll have to just hang on to it. Roads aren't too bad right now. Day out though. Dakota, come here, I'm back. Come here. Nope, he went and laid on Pam's lap. I'm back. Made it in one piece back. And now I'm going to relax for a little bit. There is something going on in my town, my mother's town, the town where they live. They're doing some sort of in the art center Academy show or something, but originally I thought it was 7 o'clock, and now it's something around 8 or 9 o'clock. I was considering going with my brother because my brother's gonna go there. It's a free event. All you gotta do is a donation if you have it. So I was gonna throw like a 10 cents in the pot or something. No, that's a joke. I'll throw in something possibly. I mean, I made a few dollars today selling the fish tank. But now I don't know because I'm not going to be out there 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night and then have them come back here. And then I'm going to be all wired and Pam's going to give me these evil eyes because I'm all wired like a 10 fucking 1 o'clock. And yeah, so I don't know if I'm doing that or not. If I do, I might include it in this vlog. And you would say, well, why did you mention it? I'm mentioning it because it is a possibility. So if you see it in the vlog, then it's there. If it's not, that means I didn't go. But right now I'm back. I'm going to get change, relax, put some pajamas on, because I love living in pajamas, but not outside. You know, just to lounge. And it's dinner time. And yes, I am using the air fryer again. I am making burgers in the air fryer. I gotta say one thing, I do love this air fryer. And in a little bit, I'll be throwing some fries in there. If anybody has not had an air fryer or used the air fryer, I strongly recommend at least trying it or buying a smaller one and then upgrading it to just see how it is, because I've had stuff in the air fryer that tastes 10 times better than they are on the frying pan or even in the oven. I mean, I could say one thing out of the right off the head. Sausage tastes amazing in the air fryer. So I'm just putting it out there that if anybody views my vlog that has never used the air fryer, I strongly recommend borrowing a friend's, using it, or trying one out by buying a cheaper one. This one is not really a cheap one. This is the middle of the road. It's not high end, and it's not bottom of the barrel. This is about a mid. I got this for Pam for Christmas because one of her sisters used an air fryer, and she again said a lot of good things about it. So that, you know, popped in my head, and I saw a Black Friday sale, and I picked one up. And I think I did a good purchase, to be honest, because if you looked at my old vlogs, what used to be here was the air fryer. Well, not the air fryer, the deep fryer. You know, the basket you dump in the oil, and that's definitely not healthy. Definitely not healthy. And we used it for a lot of things like fries as well. But the fries come out just as good in the air fryer without all that oil. Much healthier. And that's what it looks like from the air fryer to the dish. Don't judge me on the ketchup. Yes, I like a lot of ketchup on my fries. But as you can see with this burger from the air fryer, I took a bite out of it. And it's still juicy, but not dripping wet with grease. See, it has that kind of like a in the middle. It's not super greasy, but it ain't super dry as well. And now I'm gonna go and eat it. Just eat it. Back in the dungeon. Now in the man cave. My personal space. My gaming area. Everything all in one. Back in the front room. Gonna go relax. Play a little game. The control game that I was playing before. Gonna play some more of it. I'm actually dedicating myself to choosing one game, and well, you know, one game that I'm sticking to beat. I did not go to the event today because it was later than I thought, and I did not want to be out half the night on a Saturday due to earlier about being on the roads on the weekend. So I opted out from going there, so I did not go. I don't like being on the roads on the weekend, especially in rural areas with deer and all that popping out. It would not be worth wrecking my car for an hour, 2 hour event. So, stayed in, watched some TV, just chilled out. Today was kind of like I don't know, I felt blah kind of day. I don't know why. You ever have those days where you just feel like the day just dragged on and you felt like you didn't sleep, or you thought you did? Yeah, that was today for me. It was not planned for me to run out and sell the fish tank. That was a spur of the moment thing, so I really wasn't planning on that. So that kind of threw a monkey wrench in the beginning part of the day. But you know, it's all welcome. I got a few bucks for it, you know. So today's vlog was really all about me selling that fish tank. But I have some real interesting things on the horizon. Pam is actually, as we speak, researching stuff that we could possibly be looking into for future vlogs. Pam is kind of like my assistant. She looks into things. She finds information details, directions, because I'm really not good with directions, and all that. So I mainly do the shooting and maybe read the information. Like I used to do back in the old vlogs. If you remember the old ones, I did the breaking news. Remember that? That's way long ago. But when I did the breaking news segments back then, it was all Pam's research. She researched it, and I was just the anchor, like Ron Burgundy. You stay classy. So, that's how it was then, and kind of like what Pam's doing now is the same thing. She's researching, looking things up, finding some interesting facts, because I might be going down a rabbit hole that might be more interesting, a rabbit hole that might have to do with American history. You never know. Wink, wink. So there's a lot of things that I have possibly going that we might pick and choose what I want to do. That might be a 2-parter or even a 3-part vlog I'm going to do that all connects to one specific thing. So it's all right now up in the air and in a research. It's in development right now. So it's a good outlook to have some sort of details on things I want to do that are different than norm. So I'm going to go play the game now. I'm going to play the game I said before, Control. And the percentage I am right now is at 50%, 15 hours in. So I'm halfway done with the game. And I had some recommendations on my next game. I don't know if it's going to be one of the recommendations that some people want to use, and you know who you are. Mention a specific game to play maybe next. Actually, 2 games to play next. I don't know if I'm going to choose those 2 or one or the other just yet. But it's on the back catalog, which is pretty dang long. But yeah, I got a few things swirling in the old noggin. I think I said that last time or the time before that. But yeah. And Cassidy, she's napping. She's taking a little siesta. Well, it is as of right now 9:37 in the evening, so I usually play the game for a little bit and hit the sack around noon, usually when it's the next day. Dessert time. Yes, that is the way how I cut my ice cream, or at least this kind of ice cream. I use a spatula and I just jab it in. That's what she said. So, yeah, it's hard as a rock. So I gotta try to break through the ice cream because it's chocolate peanut butter cup. So the peanut butter is hard as a rock. and I'm waiting for the thaw. Pam has hers because she got the end. The end was kind of soft, but the middle here is still hard. And if you never had Stewart's ice cream, I would recommend to try it out because Stewart's ice cream is pretty darn good.
It's only up here in the east.
But as Pam just said in the background, it's only available in the East Coast. So anybody in the East Coast, if you've never had Stewart's ice cream, you get out of the rock you're living under and try Stewart's ice cream. So I'm waiting for the thaw so I can have ice cream. She's licking away at it. I have an empty bowl and it is waiting. And with that, that's going to about do it for today. Dakota's got the right idea. Right, Dakota? Definitely got the right idea. And so does Cassie. Definitely has the right idea. She's just a lump on a log. But Dakota, we have to assume the position. And yes, when I mean assume the position, I mean we have to lay a certain way before we go to bed, right, Dakota? That's right. Well, with that, vlog over.